everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep.
Hello and good morning. It is a beautiful, kind of drizzly October day today, and I thought I would take you with me through my day and just kind of share what I'm up to, what I'm making today. I've had this desire for a long time to kind of document more of what I'm up to during the seasons, kind of share my making in real time, kind of in more of like a journal style like this. And so today is the first day I'm doing that. We'll see how it goes, but I'm just going to take you with me today and share what I'm doing, what we're doing. It's going to be a very calm and slow day today. A little friend might come over of my daughter's, but I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. That will be really fun, but I won't, of course, record them. But other than that, we just have very little on the agenda. I was able to do a lot of work yesterday, so we have the day kind of open and free for just enjoying. I recorded a bit this morning of kind of what I usually do in the mornings, which is right before the girls wake up, I'll get up and make myself a cup of licorice mint tea, and then usually they'll wake up really on the dot, 7:30, and I'll take my cup of tea in with them in their room, in Esmeralda's room, but it's really both of the girls' room, and I'll just sit and have some quiet time and then do some knitting while they play, and it's probably like about half an hour to 45 minutes, but as I just sit there and have my time and they get some knitting in, Nick can sleep a little bit longer, and then when I'm finished, sometimes we read a book together or just snuggle, and then we'll go and wake him up and have breakfast as a family. So we've just done that. We just had breakfast. They've just gotten ready, and now we're going to head out. We do have to go get a couple of things from the store, but maybe also we'll pick up a squash or a pumpkin on the way, because the store we want to go to, there's a little farmer, kind of big, a gardener. It's a very small farm, but they have tons of produce that they sell out in front of their home. You can just come and kind of put a coin then in the box, and it's really, really a very special, cool place to be. And I always love to pick up a squash or a pumpkin at this time of year when we go there. So maybe we'll do that. And yeah, we'll see. I can't wait to do some knitting today. I'm really excited. Maybe Esmeralda and I will do some painting. We'll see. But today I'm wearing a very special dress. I filmed it at the beginning, but I'm wearing it now. It is a dress that I got in the States from a secondhand shop. It's like, you know, I don't really think it qualifies as vintage, but let's just call it vintage, dead stock, real, still with the tags on, Laura Ashley. And I was so excited when I saw this. There was actually a whole rack full of pretty much new Laura Ashley dresses in this secondhand shop, and I like love the cute, cozy, feminine, like nostalgia of Laura Ashley. I think it's so cute. It's definitely from my childhood. Like that Laura Ashley phase was definitely in, like, you know, popular when I was really little. My mom was like, I never liked wearing Laura Ashley. My mom didn't really like the floral prints and that kind of thing, but I love it. And she's always like, you always like those kinds of things, and it's true. I always did, and I still do. And when I saw these dresses, I just flipped out, and I bought two. They were very reasonably priced. I think they were like $10 or $15. And this dress had the tags on it, which I took off this morning. Kind of crazy, but I was waiting for a special day, and this October day is just perfect. And because I'm sharing the day with you, I thought I would wear it. So we'll see, but I'll show it to you. It's wool and cotton blend. It's a gorgeous dress. I mean, like, I don't feel like they make dresses like this anymore that you can just buy. Like a wool blend dress is just unheard of to find. So, I mean, unless you're shopping somewhere really fancy. So I'm really, really just excited about wearing it. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of drizzly outside, kind of cool. We'll see if the sun comes out later. But yeah, here's my bedroom. Welcome to my bedroom. I don't think you've ever been here before. But yeah, This is kind of funny, but I was like not so sure about this wall color for a long time, and ever since naturally dyeing, it reminds me of madder, like a very rich madder dye color, and I'm just in love with this wall color now. So anyway, yeah, this is my dress. I'll show you my dress. Can't really see it because it's a bad angle, but maybe you'll see it more during the day. But yeah, it's just this beautiful, beautiful dress.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, and a time to every purpose under heaven.
So I'm coming to you now from my balcony. We went out and ran a couple of errands, came home and had lunch, and then Esmeralda is taking a little nap. Vivian didn't want to fall asleep this afternoon, so she's here playing with me on the balcony. And I have a little natural dyeing project that I want to work on, and I'll share with you. I recently just tried dyeing with pomegranate skins for the first time. This is my first dye bath. And I had sewn up this jumpsuit out of white linen. I really loved it. I kind of just improvised the pattern. With the intention of dyeing it naturally, and I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I just decided to try doing it with pomegranate skins, and then I really want to try modifying it with iron. And so I have iron water, which I'll show you in a minute, that I've kind of just been making with rusty pieces of metal. It's been sitting there rusting up. The water's just been rusting up for like maybe a month, maybe more, a long time, so it's very rusty. I just made the water by adding vinegar and water to this jar full of rusty pieces of metal, and I've just let it kind of do its thing, and now it's pretty rusty. But I want to try pouring that in the dye bath now. I had Vivian just went inside, so I better run after her in a second. But I made this little dye bath of pomegranate skins, about 180 grams of pomegranate skins. I'm not sure how much the jumpsuit weighs, but it's pretty close, I think. Maybe not, I have no idea. But it looks to be pretty yellow, so I think that the dye bath was successful in turning it yellow. And my plan is now to just simply throw in all the iron water I have, mix it up, and let it sit for 15 minutes, and then rinse it out and see what happens. See how it modifies the color. If it modifies the color, I know it could be, since it's not like, it's really rust water, it's a little bit more of an organic material than ferrous sulfate, I think is the name of the usual iron modifier. The results are especially, up in the air. I would love if I could get an olive green color from this combination, but getting a gray or a black would be so cool too. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. It's such an experiment, and yeah, I'll show you the color I have. You can't really see it because it's all wet, so we won't really know how it really ended up looking, since I'm just going straight from the dye bath to the modifying with the iron. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how my jumpsuit turns out in the end. So come with me. I'll go get the things and I'll bring them onto the balcony, because I'll just do it on the balcony. That way I can keep the girls away from it. Okay. So first things first, this is my gorgeous dye bath. It's very little liquid, so I don't know if this is so smart or not, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna use my fingers because it's just pomegranate right now. It's not too bad. You can see it turned out pretty nice and yellow. Oh, it's so beautiful. Really was white before, and it turned out to be really beautiful yellow color. Nice pale yellow. It looks pale on the camera, but actually it's pretty vibrant. So yeah, I really love this color, but I have a yellow garment and I want to see what happens when I experiment. So you see, I actually used contrasting, like a different darker color of the red, because I knew I wanted to dye this a darker color. So that's what we're going to do. I'm so excited. Oh, it looks so cool. Yeah, there's not very much liquid, so let's see what happens with this. So I want to just show you really quickly the iron water. See, it's just this glass bottle that I had, you know, some different rusty nails and rusty pieces of metal inside of. Like I said, I just added vinegar and water and let it sit for a long time. I mean, it could be longer. I'm just gonna dump this whole thing into the pot, see what happens, and yeah, without the metal pieces. And then I'm just gonna start the process over again, because I think having rust water is a really cool and easy way to just have iron available for modifying dye baths and yeah, different dye results. So that's the little iron water container. Just putting the strainer on top so I can catch the pieces of metal as I pour it in, and I don't think I'll be able to film at the same time because, yeah, I don't know, it just freaks me out a little bit. I don't think this is dangerous, but I have some gloves on, and actually maybe I'll be able to film at the same time. So let's see. Here we go. I have a spoon somewhere too, but oh my gosh, immediately changing color. Look at that. Look at that magic! This is so magical. Oh my gosh, it smells so strong. This is crazy cool. Oh my gosh, I better get my spoon. Where did I put my spoon? I don't know where it is. Uh-oh, I better move Vivian away from here too. Okay, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so I had to act very fast. That was so hilarious and so like such a novice move, to just pour the whole thing in there. I don't even know. And also like just to pour it on top of the fabric. I think I should have taken the fabric out properly, like washed it a little bit, then made a bath with the iron, and so that it would be like immersed and submersed in a even amount of the iron rather than just splashing it on top. That was just so funny, but I think it's gonna look really cool. I love it a lot. I don't think it's gonna be olive green. It looks so dark. The water looked purple. Yes, Sakis. The water looked purple and dark, almost like black. I worked really fast. I don't know, it was crazy. Now I just threw it in the washing machine to just let it wash, because it's crazily like, it smells like iron, like metallic. Thank you, Vivi. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. I was like running around with these gloves on, trying to make sure that Vivian was coming inside with me, because I didn't want her to be on the balcony alone. I'm like very paranoid about that. I don't want my girls in the balcony alone. We live up on a higher floor, and even they can't like get up, but we have a little couch on there, and anyway, I'm just very concerned about their safety when it comes to the balcony. So I'm like trying to get her on inside, and then running inside to the bathroom to like dump everything out, and I just dumped it all down the drain in the bathtub, and I think that was also a mistake, because now there seems to be like a stain, but I'm sure it'll go away. I don't know what to use. I don't know what I did wrong. It was crazy. Of course this had to happen. But you know, I feel like that's the fun way to learn things. It's really fun to learn things by just doing them, and even making mistakes, and kind of just like flying by the seat of your pants and learning as you go. So yeah, I'm excited to see the result, and I think it's gonna look really cool. Definitely gonna be a dark color. We'll see how much it fades once it's washed, because you know, it obviously looks darker when it's wet, and there's like technically the dye still on it, and nothing's washed away. So we'll see how it looks, but I'm really, really excited to share that with you too. Yeah, even when it's just out of the wash, I'll show you. But then when it's all dry, I can't wait to share that with you too. Now we're just sitting here. I think I have to wake Esmeralda up in a minute. Vivian's bringing me all kinds of clean laundry, which I will now fold. But I'll show you how beautiful it looks at the window. So this is where, you know, I always sit. If I record a podcast, I sit right here where Sagwa the cat is sitting. Hi, Sagwa. Hi, Sagwa. Yes. Sagwa. I have my little bifurca vest here. I had hoped that I would be able to knit a few rows here, but I don't think I will be able to until this evening, but that's okay. It's sitting on this couch ready for me. And this is the little window we have, or it's a nice large window into our living room. It's so beautiful in the summer. I just love to open that door and have it be like open and enjoy the beautiful view. Autumn leaves, which are changing. I love our little view out of our living room. I think it's so beautiful and so quaint.
Under heaven, a time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast and cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together.
My girls are in bed. Now I'm waiting for Nick to get home. This is kind of usually my routine in the evenings, many nights, not every night, but that I kind of just put them to bed and wait for him to get home, and I'll sit down on the couch, do some knitting, and catch up with Paper Crane Yarns, Ashley's Vlogtober, and maybe watch something until he gets home. But yeah, it's been so much fun to carry you with me today, to have you come along and just to share my day with you this way. I feel so new at this, so new at vlogging, so new at kind of just sharing my day in a journal style, but it's something I've wanted to do for such a long time, and I've had kind of in my mind that it would be fun to try and experiment with. And actually watching Ashley's Vlogtober has been probably the biggest inspiration just to go for it and just try vlogging a day. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did. I feel really, like I said, I feel so new at this. I feel really like a beginner, but I believe in learning new things. I think that I'm teachable enough that I can maybe learn how to do this in the future. I would love to do more of it, but it feels like such a new experience. It feels like so kind of out of my comfort zone, and so it's going to take some learning for me, but I've really loved it so far, and I'm going to keep going. So yeah, I hope you'll join me for that. It was just such a wonderful day and so relaxed. And yeah, in the afternoon I finally finished painting little elements for Esmeralda and Vivian's little toy play kitchen. We found this wooden kitchen on eBay a couple of months ago for like €10, and I was so excited about it, but it looked kind of like pretty worn down, and although I love wood, I just wanted to paint it. So we painted it kind of this green color. Esmeralda helped me choose, and then I wanted to paint all the little knobs, and there's a little clock that I wanted to paint, so I finally did that today, and it was just such a fun, relaxing thing. Esmeralda did some painting, and I even put it on the kitchen to see how it looked because it dried. I haven't drawn the numbers on the clock yet, but that will come too once it's completely dry. It looks so cute on the kitchen. I think it's just adorable, and hopefully the girls like playing with it. I think they will. They already loved playing with it, even in whatever state it was. I think like making it kind of like freshening it up with paint and stuff was really more for me than for them. They don't mind at all how it looks. I think their imagination takes over, so it looks however they imagine it to look. And yeah, but it was fun to make and fun to do and fun project for me. So yeah, you will probably have seen that a little bit. Yeah, other than that, now, like I said, I'm just going to relax a little bit while I wait for my husband, and through this video, the music that has been playing has been my husband singing and my husband playing the guitar. This is one of the songs we've really loved, Turn, 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 which we know from Judy Collins, but was originally arranged by another artist. I think she was covering that artist, and of course the lyrics are from Ecclesiastes, and they're just beautiful lyrics that I think are timeless and bring a lot of comfort to me just in every stage and season of life, because they're just very true. So yeah, it really meant a lot to me that he recorded this for me. I wanted that song, and so he recorded it for me, and I hope you've liked listening to his beautiful voice. I love his voice, and I love hearing him play music. And often in the evenings like now, sometimes we just sit and he plays guitar or we sing together. When he gets home, we'll see what we do. I haven't actually eaten very much dinner, really. I kind of just made for the girls some dinner and some for tomorrow. So we'll probably eat together and just spend some time together. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, I will probably come back and make another vlog someday. We'll see when, but it's been so much fun. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever it is that you're watching, that you enjoy all the projects you're working on too. Take care.